Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. What's happening, party people? In case you don't know, I'm doing a little bit, I guess you would call it, of a fundraiser. If you want to help me out with it, that'd be great. I'm trying to get a entry-level professional t-shirt printer. It also prints other things that I can put on various amount of things. So if you want to get involved with that, check the link in the description area. I appreciate your help. Anybody that donates to that or whatnot, I can also credit the amount that you help me out with back to you in the form of a 20% discount of anything that you have me involved with. So if you have me do some work, I can give you 20% discount until you use up the amount that you help me with on that printer. So there's that. I appreciate your support. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's clips. Kicking off the Tinker Day. What kind of car loses the ring inside the light assembly? I guess it might have got banged up. Anyway, we're going to check on Red Baron to see why Red Baron is not starting. And I don't know if it's out of gas again or what. So let's go check it out. And here it is, folks. The world-renowned Red Baron. This was I don't know, it might have been a COVID car. We are about to fire it back up, put it back in service. It's been parked more than it's been driven, which is kind of interesting. But man, every time you drive this car somewhere, somebody want to race. They are ready to race because Red Baron sounds mean and is mean. It's got a 2.4 P2 engine in it. And COP is ready to rock and roll. Let's drop the battery in here. We're going to prime the fuel pump and then hit this thing, see if it starts. There you go. All right. All right, hold up. Let's see if it's getting any fuel up here. It's just a dribble, no real pressure. Go ahead, try to start it. All right, hold up. Yeah, man, you only got a dribble. Oh, we got a jump wire in here. It's got a jump wire in there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, if it's got a jump wire, you turn the key on, this should be pumping hard. So you're either out of gas or the pump's gone bad. Yeah, your fuel pump ain't doing something. Your fuel pump ain't hitting. All right, hold on. I wonder if you got spark. Let me see your cam sensor plug here. Yeah, you're just dribbling. You should be pumping if you got that jump wire in there. Here, let me try that just in case. But that thing, it should be popping.
Did I give it to you?
Nope, I didn't take it.
Nah, that thing gold.
96. Asking for it. Go ahead. Maybe the jump wire wasn't in right.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, it is looking a little crusty. Fire right up, and it sounds good. I mean, this shit is quiet. I mean, hold on. All right, let's get back to the house, get to work. In this video, we're gonna fix a towel rack. This side is very loose, falls down sometimes. This thing is secure on there with that set screw, but the wall is loose. So I'm gonna start out by taking that part down, unscrew the one that's half tight with a screwdriver. Got to get it down to get it secure. Might have to pull on a little bit while you unscrew this thing, because that one's tight enough to hold the screw in, but it's not tight enough to hold the whole thing against the wall, because this one is pulling out of the wall there. Let me get this loose. I got the screw out of that one, but it's a little loose. You want these things to be tight, and this one, the wall's damaged enough to massage this out of here because of the damage of the wall. But that's what happens when you screw them in. They open up like that and they try to hold in the wall. However, this one, the hole's too big. Now you could move the whole thing and patch this wall so you can't see that and then touch up paint it. Or you might be able to get a little bit bigger anchor in there so that it's secure again. Now there seems to be something back here in the wall. Let me put a light on it. So there's something back there that a screw or something could actually catch on. I can't tell what it is, but I'm gonna see if a screw will catch on it or if it's just more plaster. It feels kind of like something hard that's not wood. I looked in there real close with a flashlight, and it's like chicken wire, and it's hollow behind that. So if these were a little longer, they would probably catch on that chicken wire and pull, because this is a plaster wall and not sheetrock per se. So let me see if I have little longer options like this one here. Even though that's a bigger screw hole, it might go back there far enough to grab. Well, heck, that kind of pushed in too far. Hopefully I'll get that out. But we got a couple of different options here. This is a different type of anchor that spreads as you tighten it up there. That might be an option for that. Let me see if I can get that out with a screw. Wow, that thing is, it almost was in there too far for me to get out. But I need a real long screw to spread that one. And it's got some catches on it here that when it spreads, those will flare out, and this will probably grab that pretty good. But I'd have to keep it steady to get that to anchor in, and that takes a bigger screw. I don't know if my plate could use a screw that big. Let me find my plate. My plate is pretty big. It could take some pretty big screws, so I think I'm gonna shoot for that. Because these holes are so big and I don't want to make a large hole to patch this one, I'm gonna go get some anchors. I call them butterfly anchors. I'm not sure what they're called, but let's go grab a couple from the hardware store and show you what they look like. When your situation is this bad and nothing will grab it with these normal type of things here, that's when it's time to get toggle bolts. This is a good option too when the holes are a little big. They have some of these that are different sizes and kind of big, but you need the plastic ones that you screw a screw in on top of these. These I don't think you screw a screw in. They are the screw. But what I call butterfly bolts, they call toggle bolts. And the hole has to be big enough for that to fit through there. Let me show you how they work. Okay, so you take the screw, you put it through the toggle bolt like that, you push it through your hole in the wall, and you need enough space for that to reach through the hole in the hollow point, and it'll pop out. And then you tighten the screw down, and that'll grab. See how big that is? You don't want to over tighten these. So, I mean, of course, you're hanging towels on your towel rack. You don't have your 5-year-old doing pull-ups on it. You know, they're not designed to take, 40, 50 pounds. They're only designed to take 2-3 pounds. And these will work. So let me get my bracket that my towel rack attaches to and put this screw through there and load those in. To my surprise, the heads of the screw are small enough to fall through the bracket. Let me see if I have a little washer somewhere to stop that from falling through the bracket. Ideally, you want them both loaded in like this. Crazy thing is, I don't see any washers. So what you want to do, you want to push these through the hole. Work them in there. They got to go past your thing to catch. So let me work these in. So the hole's got to be big enough for those to go through, or it's not going to work. Because I have chicken wire type material back there, I had to take a screwdriver in there and make a round hole big enough to get my toggle bolt in, because I couldn't get the toggle bolt to go through it. So that should be set to go through there now. Alright, I got both of them through. Now I got to hook this one back on there because I didn't have a washer. And then I put outward pressure on it and tighten those down until this is snug. Don't over tighten it to destroy your plaster or sheetrock there. Just snug them down so they're tight enough to hang the towel rack bracket. I have it snug. They're not even tight and I cannot move that bracket. So just snug them down. Now you want to get your piece here and loosen that screw there with one of these tiny screws. So that's the tiny screw I use, number 1. Now I'm gonna hook this on there and let it fall down on there like that. Now I'm gonna put this tiny screwdriver up in there and snug that on there so that it catches. But I'm gonna put the bar in there first to make sure that the bar is in place as well. So while that's loose, I'm gonna set up my bar. If it's got a seam in it, I want the seam down and away from me so it's not visible. And let me hook this around in there. Now I'm gonna press my finger against there and snug that screw up under there until it's snug, and then my towel rack will be secure again. Now I'm having a hard time to get my screw to catch under that thing. So I'm gonna loosen those screws. I'm gonna put something behind this bracket to lift this bracket off the wall a little bit so that I don't have any problems, because this is sinking into the wall and my bracket won't catch on there. I'm gonna loosen it right now and try to pull it down a little bit, see if that'll come out. But other than that, I'm gonna put something behind there to push it off the wall just a little bit because it's not catching. Loosening the bracket a little bit, pushing it down, I was able to get that lower screw to catch. So there you have it. That is nice and secure. Nice and secure. Towel rack is now secure. Have any questions, go ahead and post them. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.